Hey, thanks for checking out our show. If you like what you hear, we have tons of additional content at patreon.com/themedialunchbreak. Can I ask you a personal question?
Yes.
When you said, so I told you when I was going to be ready. I was like, I should be ready around 9.
Yeah.
And you sent back great exclamation point.
Yes.
Was that an auto-generated suggested text from your phone? Or did you type out the letters capital G, lowercase r, EAT, exclamation point, and hit send?
Typed it out. You get typing out. For you, I don't auto generate. It comes from the heart.
Your internet is doing some crazy shit right now.
Now, what's it doing? Wait, okay. There we go. How about now?
That looks pretty good.
Okay.
Yeah, you did it.
Yeah.
You're a regular Billy Gates.
Oh, you.
Minus...
You with the compliments.
I don't know, either less or more Epstein Island.
Well, it depends on the weekend, I guess.
Yeah, right.
Yeah.
Yeah. Hey, you want to know how I'm doing?
I was just gonna ask.
I bet
wait,
you were.
Wait. Hold on a second. Let me just drop in a second.
Okay, yeah, drop it in.
Hey, how are you doing?
I threw my back out today. Ask me how.
What if I don't want to? No, actually, I do. I need to know how.
I was going to say, you don't have to, but it's going to be funny.
How did you do it?
There are so many possible ways this could go, right?
Yeah.
Some sort of intensive labor.
Right. All of them manly.
Yeah,
all of
right.
Them manly.
Like building something out of lumber.
Yeah.
And then I hurt my lumbar.
I see what you did there. That was good.
Yeah. It could have been landscaping.
Chopping wood. Laying pipe.
Laying pipe, baby.
Either plumbing or the other kind.
Yeah, exactly. Either or.
Yeah.
I did it.
Mm-hmm.
Trying to undo my belt to take a piss.
All right.
Yeah, it just went out.
All right.
It was just the transverse motion of twisting to the left.
Of torquing.
It was the torque.
Yeah.
Not the twerk.
Nope. That came after.
The torque.
Yeah.
Fuck my life into pieces. Man. This is my last resort.
Can I share something with you if it makes you feel better?
It won't, but continue.
About 3 weeks, maybe a month ago, I lifted a bin full of toys off the ground and felt like something in my back.
Yeah.
And it has hurt ever since.
Really?
Yes.
Ever since?
Yes. Yes. It hurts every moment of every day.
I was going to say not comparable because you lifted something, but if it is still
true,
you should go to a doctor.
I should go to a doctor at this point.
Will you?
Who knows?
You just wake up and roll a D20 every day and you're like, if it lands on 20.
Yep. And it's been 20s every single day, baby.
Well, I feel like 20 would go to the doctor, right?
In fact, sitting in this position right now, I'm starting to feel it. It's really,
me too, man.
It's great. It's really great.
We've been doing this show long enough that we are proper old.
Yeah. We've been doing the show long enough that it's just going to dissolve into us talking about our ailments and our pain.
Yeah, it is fascinating that all of the stresses of the world have found a way to compartmentalize into our spines.
Yep. It's really incredible.
I don't know how they did that, but
yeah.
Good for them.
Right?
That's what I say.
Thanks a lot, world. Thank you.
Yeah, you know what? Literally. Thank you. Not sarcastic.
No sarcasm whatsoever. I'm proud of them too. And my back thanks them.
And now there's someone back there to scratch it when it gets an itch.
What the fuck is happening? Yeah, everybody, welcome to the media lung break. Lung break. Lung break. That's the next thing to go, actually. Yeah. First the back, then the lungs, and then you just fucking die. Yeah. My name is Chris Triebel. Alongside me, as always, is my co-host, Andrew Dunn. Say hello, Andrew. I know I skipped a bunch of it. Just
Will you speak at my funeral?
Oh, are you kidding me? They can't stop me.
Great. Presumptuous of me to assume that I'll go first.
I think we both know. Haven't we both
double suicide?
Yeah,
I feel
exactly.
like
Double suicide. You're going to commit suicide twice.
Yeah.
Is that what you're saying?
Yeah,
Great.
It's like double jeopardy.
Ooh, twice the fun. That's amazing.
Oh, God.
Oh,
Yeah.
baby. All right. Should we get to it? Because my back is
Yeah, we should probably get to
fucking
it.
killing me.
You've been a pain in my back ever since we started the show.
Oh.
Waka waka.
Thank you for that, by the way. Thank you. That touched the cockles of my heart right there.
You touched the heart of my cock. The heartles of my cock?
Almost. It gets there, I think. Sure.
Yeah.
Why not?
Might as well.
Why not?
It's as good as any other joke I've made on this show.
100%. Can't disagree with that one.
Yeah.
Go
right.
for it, Andrew.
Oh.
Hit me. What are we talking about today?
Yeah, Chris.
Yeah, finger guns. What's up?
When I heard Nicolas Cage was going to be starring in a detective noir style Spider-Man series.
Speaking of finger guns, Nicolas Cage.
I know, right? Now, when I heard that, I thought to myself, wow, we'll finally get to see Nicolas Cage give a grounded, down-to-earth performance. But instead, he's crazier than ever. This is ridiculous. I thought I was going to see him do regular 1950s stuff, like hitting his kids, hitting his wife, demonstrating a distinct and irrational distrust of the other, rooted deeply in a religious xenophobia ingrained in his psyche during childhood by a malevolent agitprop funded by the church. Hitting the hired help, 1950s stuff. But instead we see him hire a Hispanic employee, befriend a black reporter, and help an Asian woman keep her job. And then someone kills his wife, and it isn't even him who does it. I remember the days when a man drank so much lead he'd do a double homicide and blame it on the Jews. Thanks, Obama. What did you think of Spider-Noir?
That was... Man.
Did it feel like a boomer rant?
That was brilliant. That was really good.
Thanks.
Let's just leave it at that.
All right. Yeah, the end.
The end.
Roll credits. Credits.
Hey, Andrew.
Yeah, right.
Yeah.
Oh, God.
The end. That's it. All right. So Spider-Noir, which, by the way, not Spider-Man Noir, just Spider-Noir.
Probably for legal purposes.
Right? Because
Yeah.
it's the character Spider-Man.
We
Noir?
can get into it in a bit, but I think there are just fishy rules about when it's okay to use certain characters. Like, if you'll note, I think all of the Spider-Man series are with Marvel.
Yeah. Okay.
So I think it must be like if you're going to do a Spider-Man series,
Right.
it's not Sony, but they have some characters they can use in series.
Yeah. Okay.
Including Nicolas Cage, I guess.
Yeah. Yeah.
I think part of the reason as well that, and we'll get into this, but I think part of the reason that it's not Peter Parker, because the character in this is Ben Reilly, is for that very reason.
Yeah. I'm almost 100% certain. Marvel is like, nope. Absolutely not. Yeah. So this is, I actually, I didn't think I was going to enjoy this. I'm going to be honest with you. I went into this not feeling like thought it was going to be terrible, but I thought it was going to be like, meh. And then I kind of enjoyed this. Like, I really did. Nicolas Cage's, we'll get into it, but Nicolas Cage's performance in this is like fucking bonkers.
Yeah. It's as Nicolas Cage as anything else he's ever done.
It's crazy. And I don't know that this works, and this is not to spoil anything, but they kind of explain why he, in episode like 6 or 7 of 8, they finally explain like kind of why he is the way that he is.
Yeah.
I don't know that I fully buy it, but at least they said something. At least they acknowledged it.
Yeah, they tried.
It is kind of crazy. But there's something about it that I'm like, as is the case with most Nicolas Cage performances. With most Nicolas Cage's performances, it is both crazy with like a touch of brilliance to it.
It's captivating.
It is. It really is. And say whatever you want about Nicolas Cage. The man knows how to like fit himself onto screen.
Yeah.
Really, really well.
Well, and I made the joke about hoping that we'd finally see a subdued Nicolas Cage performance, but that's rooted in truth for me, where I was like, oh, okay, we're actually going to see this guy act in a way that is kind of subdued as a detective.
Right.
And the more that it got, because it's not super weird at the beginning. He's not. There's a little bit of it, but he gets kind of weirder and weirder as the show goes on. And about halfway through, I was like, do I like this? And I went back and forth on it. And eventually what I landed on was like, we have the Chris Pratt rule here on the show that I think you first brought up about Jurassic World. And I remember you were like, why is Chris Pratt in this? Chris Pratt does one thing at a 10, and it's like improvised comedy. You know, it's this like incredible witty humor.
If you're going to pay the money for Chris Pratt, why aren't you using him to his 10?
Right. Why are you getting him to do something that any jacked 30-year-old can do?
Exactly.
By saying their lines and not bumping into the furniture on a green screen.
Right.
And if you're going to get Nicolas Cage for something, this is the performance to get him for.
100%.
You know, like this is what I mean by go back and forth, because I'm like, I was kind of looking forward to something that was a little more naturalistic from him. But at the same time, if you're going to get Nicolas Cage to do something, why would you choose it to be? Why would you make it that instead of this? And
to kind of go off to get into the series as a whole, I like that they leaned into the noir of it all.
100%.
Like, it looks like a noir.
Yes.
And now I watched this. I think you watched it too. Did you watch it all in black and white?
I did. And I've watched a bit of it in color too, just to like get a feel for what it's like in color.
Yeah. See, I didn't watch any of it in color. I was like, no, I want this in black and white.
Well, I went straight through black and white first,
right.
And then I went back.
Right.
I will say as well, since we're touching on this, the color aspect of this, I agree with you. I think first time through, I'll start with this. Nicolas Cage says, if you're a younger audience, you should watch it in color. If you're an older audience, you should watch it in black and white. And I think I agree with that. And part of that is because I think you'll have a better appreciation for the noir genre if you're an older fan.
Right.
But also, the color version of this is incredibly saturated. It feels like Dorothy stepping into Oz. All the colors are extremely vibrant and loud and aggressive.
Really?
In a way that is fascinating and feels like when I Love Lucy switched from black and white to color.
Really? Okay. Yeah, I watched this all in black and white, and like I said, they really lean into the noir. Like, they made a genuine noir series.
Yeah.
Whether you like this or not, like, this is a noir series.
100%.
And the way that it's shot, the weird angles, the streaky
Dutch
light.
angles. Lots of Dutch angles.
Lots
Great
of Dutch
use
angles.
of mirrors.
Yeah, there's a shot of there's that one shot of Kat and Ben, and like he's in a mirror and it's the side of her face, which is so noir and such a really interesting shot. But like streak lights, Dutch angles, like this is they went full noir with this, and I didn't know what they were gonna do. I honestly, I think that was part of my apprehension. I was like, how are they gonna water this down?
Yeah,
for a bigger audience. Well,
and that's what Marvel does, right? Lord and Miller don't.
Right. Yeah.
And they're producing this.
Okay, I was like, did they produce this?
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah, this is. They went full noir on this, and he matches that performance.
Yeah.
Like, that performance
100%.
is to fit into this piece, right? And I think that's one of the other reasons where. So, by the way, if you haven't seen it, what we're kind of talking about, Nicolas Cage gives a very like James Cagney sort of performance. Yeah. Right? It sounds like James Cagney.
Which, for anyone who doesn't know, he's the guy who goes,
like, yeah. And it really, I mean, he really gives all of that. There was maybe a little bit of Jimmy Stewart in there, a little bit. Like, I got a couple of different old time actors. Yeah. And
Humphrey Bogart.
A lot of Humphrey Bogart in there too, in fact, for sure.
Depending on, I've seen this from a couple of different sources that attribute this quote to different people, but either Nicolas Cage or Oren Uziel, I think is how you pronounce his name, who is one of the showrunners. One of them has said that Nicolas Cage's performance in this is inspired 70% by Humphrey Bogart and 30% Bugs Bunny.
Yeah, I could definitely see that. Yeah. I understand what they're saying with that now that I've seen this whole series.
Yeah.
But yeah, it fits into the world. I think that's why it doesn't seem so crazy.
Yeah.
It's because it fits into the world that they built.
For sure.
Even though no one is matching necessarily what he's doing.
Yeah.
But it still kind of fits into that world. The dialogue fits it. The dialogue is written very noir.
Absolutely.
Yeah, which after a while can sometimes get a little like...
It gets a little grating, for sure.
Yeah. You're like, enough. Let's just move it along.
Speaking of Nicolas Cage's performance, one of the thoughts I had on this is that, have you heard that game where it's like, pick a movie and switch out every cast member for Muppets except for one?
No, what?
Okay, so there's a game that people play in like movie groups that's like pick a movie and choose one member of the cast who stays human.
Okay.
And the rest are replaced by Muppets.
This is brilliant.
Right. My personal one to do that with is Passion of the Christ. Jesus stays as a person.
Yes.
But like stuff like The Matrix, Neo, you know what I mean? Or
absolutely.
You know, fun games like that. And I had the thought here, I was like, you could replace
Schindler's List.
Great choice. Just Hitler stays the same.
Yeah. No.
Is he in that?
No, he's not. But Kermit would be Hitler.
Oh, that's right. He was an artist, not an actor.
Yeah.
Kermit would be Hitler. It's not easy being green. Why are there so many songs about rainbows? So angry about that.
So angry.
What the fuck was I? Oh, yeah. If you replace every actor in this except for Nicolas Cage with Muppets, the entire cast is Muppets.
Oh, 100%. Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like, Nicolas Cage is kind of... This is the reverse of that game.
Right.
Which is, they replaced one actor with a Muppet, and it's Nicolas Cage.
Yeah. If you replace the entire cast with Muppets and keep Nicolas Cage human, he still out-Muppets the Muppets, I think.
Yeah, 100%.
Like, he really does. Yeah. Yeah, but there's, there's a lot of aspects of this that I really, really like. And like I said, they whatever you think of this, they did it full tilt.
Yes.
Which I think is what I appreciate. You know what I mean? Like I said, they didn't water this down for a bigger audience. They didn't say like, oh, it's Spider-Man Noir. We're going to do it in black and white. And they just shot it like a normal show. And then they pasted it in black and white or something. Yeah. Like they really shot this. I honestly think they shot this for black and white. And then Amazon might have come to them and said, like, we got to do a thing where it has to be in color. You know what I mean?
I don't know. If you watch some of the color stuff, I think it was always the intention to have both. Because I do agree with you. The color work, or the black and white works really well.
Yeah.
But so does the color for different shots, different scenes. All of the like performance scenes are so vibrant, like when Kat is performing.
Oh, okay.
It's really beautiful. And so it does feel to me
like... I should watch those in color.
You should. Or even just like YouTube color versus black and white Spider-Noir side by side. And just get a couple shots. Because there are really interesting... There was a specific movie I thought of while I was watching some of the color stuff. And I'm trying to remember what it was. But, Singing in the Rain is what it reminds me of.
Oh, okay, yeah.
Yeah, like really interesting color work that it feels intentional to me. Yeah. So I really do think that they sculpted this this idea from the beginning.
Interesting. Okay. The
weirdest thing about this whole thing for me is that Nicolas Cage is in his 60s and he's clearly supposed to be like 40.
100%. That was one thing that I was like, I kept bumping on time and time again.
This is an old man.
This is an old man. He's doing great.
Yeah.
And honestly, if he was
his stunt performers are fucking banking it in.
Oh man, are they ever. They are doing the Lord's work on this one. I did have the thought, I think the only reason I didn't like fully check out on it, because I kept thinking like, man, he is really old, is because he is perfectly cast. Like if Nicolas Cage was 40,
yes,
I'd be like, oh my God.
I agree.
This is tailor-made for this man.
Yeah. Well, and he's an old school comic book nerd.
Right.
He was almost Superman.
Right.
He was fucking what's his face? Fire.
Hey, in The Flash, he was Superman.
Okay. He never showed up on set for that.
Hey.
So I don't know that he was.
Hey.
They just used his likeness.
I don't know if you've seen this performance. I'm not entirely sure he showed up to set on this one. Okay. So.
But yeah, he was Ghost Rider.
He was Ghost Rider.
2 movies that I have not seen.
Yep.
And he got his name Cage from the Luke Cage comics. I don't know if you knew that.
Yes.
That's where he took it
from.
Yes,
I did.
Oh, and evidently in an interview, he said that after watching Breaking Bad, he thought maybe I should get into like serialized dramatic television.
Right.
And that was probably like 15 years ago?
Yeah.
20 years? I don't know how long ago Breaking Bad came about, but
it was a while ago.
That would have been like the perfect time for him to be in this, probably.
Yes.
And he's just past the window, but they did it anyway. It mostly works.
Yeah.
So good on him.
There are definitely certain times when I'm like, to tell you the truth, honestly, there are 1 or 2 shots where it's lit a certain way where you can see he's old.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Like the light catches his face in a certain way and you're like, Yeah, I can see you're aging.
Yeah, I agree.
But that's where it starts to fall apart. But other than that, like I said, if he was 40 years old, I'd be like, oh my God, give me like 8 seasons of this. Like, this is incredible.
Right, yeah.
This is a revelation to have this guy in this role.
Like, there's a part, and this isn't a spoiler. I'm going to try to say it not spoilery, but there's a part where there's like an old man, and that's like a, that's like an important, like, plot point.
Yes.
Is that this guy is older than he should be. Like they're like, wait a minute, why are you so old?
Yes.
And he's very clearly just like a normal guy who is the age of Nicolas Cage.
Yes. He's like, definitely, they could be like twins.
Yeah.
They could, crazy.
But he's just like not a movie star. So he looks his age.
Exactly.
And Nicolas Cage kind of doesn't.
Yeah.
He does sometimes, but like, you know, he's in great shape for a man in his 60s.
He really is. Yeah. But yeah, there are definitely times when I was like,
and that hair dye is doing a lot of heavy lifting.
Is it? Yeah. See, that's the benefit of watching in black and white. You just put some shoe polish in there.
Yeah. Just put some dirt pudding on his head.
You're good. You're all good, man. It's good.
All right, you want to talk about the cast a little bit?
Let's talk about the cast a little bit.
It's got a great mix of popular and unknown, well, I'll say lesser known actors.
Yes.
Obviously, Nicolas Cage is Ben Reilly / the Spider. Lamorne Morris?
Yes.
Robbie Robertson. There's so many actors in this that I didn't know were in this.
Yeah.
And he's one of them.
Yeah.
And he plays Robbie Robertson. This is something that kept pulling me out.
Okay.
And this is a me problem. This is not a problem with the show.
He's black. I know. But you got to move on, dude. Like, you got to get over this.
I will when I'm ready.
Okay.
I thought about making a black and white reference of segregation, something. I couldn't figure it out.
Don't.
Lamorne Morris, who recently played Garrett Morris in Saturday Night and Winston in New Girl, is now in a series with characters named Morris and Winston, and I'm starting to think his agent doesn't understand how casting works.
Oh, yeah. I didn't even put that together.
Like, he's like, oh, this guy's name is Morris. You should play him. And then it's like, do you want to be in Spider-Noir? And he's like, well, there are characters named Morris, the Mayor Morris. And there's a character named Winston. You played a Winston.
You can play a Winston. You're a Winston type.
He already played Winston in The New Girl.
Exactly. Yeah. So they're just bringing maybe his agent thinks they're bringing the characters back.
Maybe.
Yes.
Oh, they're doing a spin-off of New Girl.
Yeah, this will be great. Great. They want you back. This is great.
Yeah. And Lee Jun Lee as Kat Hardy. Do you know what we know her from?
No, I don't. I wanted to look her up and I didn't get a chance to.
I should look up what we said about her, but we had very kind things to say about her in another review that she was a small role in.
Really?
And I feel like we were like, she's gonna go places. It was her and another actor who played a husband and wife together.
Okay.
We were like kind of blown away by her in this. Sinners.
She's the one in Sinners.
Yeah, she's the wife that like runs the corner store with her husband. Great performances from both of them in Sinners, and she delivers a powerhouse performance in this.
She's really good in this.
She's been working for like 30 years doing absolutely nothing, like unknown, weird under the table stuff. She was also in Babylon, but
no one saw it.
Yeah, no one saw it, and evidently it wasn't very good.
Another 1930s period piece.
Right, yeah. I mean, hey, you know, do what you're good at, you know?
Yeah.
And I feel like her performance must have at least been very good in Babylon because she's banging it out, man. She's doing a great job.
She's great in this. She's really good.
Also on the lesser known side, Karen Rodriguez as Janet Ruiz, who's the secretary. Yeah. I didn't recognize a single thing that she's been in. I checked out her IMDb page. Don't know her from fucking anything, but she's great in this. She's a lot of fun.
She's really good.
She perfectly fits into this world of like the sassy, sarcastic.
Yeah, she is like she's the Hepburn to Nicolas Cage's Tracy.
Absolutely,
you know what I mean? Yeah.
And we've also got Abraham Papula, who plays Lonnie Lincoln, or Tombstone.
He's fantastic.
And we know him from a couple of things, but most importantly, Ballerina. He's the weapons selling guy.
Oh, yeah. He was
he's great in that.
He's really good in that. Yeah.
Yeah. And he's great in this, too. He's really good.
He came on screen and like from moment one, I was like, oh, this guy can act.
Yeah,
like you
absolutely.
just hear it and you're like, this guy.
Just how he holds himself and speaks. Yeah. You're like, oh, yeah, here we go.
I'm like, I want to see you do Shakespeare.
I would love to see
He's got one of those voices.
Yeah, 100%. Jack Houston as Houston, I don't know. Flint Marko, who's Sandman.
Yep.
He was in Boardwalk Empire as a very prominent and terrifying role. And he was also in American Hustle.
Oh, okay. Great. Yeah. That's a good movie.
Which I did not see, so I don't know.
I need to give that a rewatch. I haven't seen that. Wow.
I've never seen it.
Oh, You should.
And I got two more. One is probably one of the most, he's not more famous than Nicolas Cage, but one of the more famous names in this, Brendan Gleeson as Silvermane.
So good in this.
Yeah, you'd know from In Bruges, 28 Days Later, Harry Potter, Banshees of Inisherin. He's been in a million fucking things. He's a fantastic actor. This is no exception.
Yeah.
And a lesser known actor as well. This might be his big break. Andrew Lewis Caldwell as Dirk Layden, who... He's not Electro, but I'll call him Electro.
Oh, yeah.
He's pretty good. His voice gets a little grating.
Talk about for legal reasons. I feel like they were like, you can't use Electro. And they're like,
yeah, I know.
All right, then we'll call him.
He's Megawatt, who appeared in a single issue.
Got it.
Of a comic.
I was like, is he even a character that existed in the comics?
Yeah, he is. But literally, like, in a like prologue, like in a single issue that they used to tie in a prequel thing for another run, like he appears for like a second.
Yeah.
I feel like they would have used Electro if they could.
Which was weird because like there's a scene where Robbie Robertson types up an article about him, and the editor is like, we'll call him the Conductor.
Yeah, I know.
And I was like, actually, not a bad name for a 1930 villain.
He's a subway driver.
He's a subway driver.
That's what they say.
Yeah, and I was
he does
like,
electricity.
I was like, for the 1930s, that's a great villain
Pretty
name.
good.
And then
there's
he's like,
probably a Marvel character named the Conductor who does electricity stuff.
And then he was like, I'm Megawatt. And I was like, no, I thought you were the Conductor. What happened?
Yeah, that's worse.
Yeah.
More like Mega Twat. He was a small role in Matrix Resurrections as well.
Oh, really?
Yeah, great. He played, I don't even remember the character's name. He's got like a first name and that's it. But there's a picture of him with Keanu Reeves, and this guy is like behind a desk. So I imagine he was in like a scene. I haven't seen the movie, so I imagine he was in like one scene.
Is that his real voice?
He's from Flint, Michigan.
Is he really?
He is. And I think it was Jack Houston is from England.
Jack Houston. Wait, who's Jack
Flint? Flint Marko.
Oh, right.
Sandman.
He's British?
Yeah, I think that's what it said. I can look it up right now.
Limey Brits, man. They find a way to get
our gerbs.
Yeah, get in. They find a way to get in there.
Yeah, he's fucking English.
God damn it.
I know. And this guy's from fucking Michigan. He's from Flint, so he's full of lead.
Yeah. Oh man, people are dying.
Yeah,
anyway,
it's hilarious. The comic origins of this are pretty interesting too. They couldn't use radiation for the spider in the comic book because of the time period.
Right.
So they just like had him come into contact with like a magic fucking crystal or some shit, and that's how he got his spider powers. I think this story, and I won't say how because it's kind of a spoiler, is a lot more interesting.
I think so too.
I think they do a really good job with the origins of all of these characters. They're believable, fascinating, unique, intricate.
Right.
And it all kind of works. And interesting as well, I want to add into this, that there are a couple moments where during the show was like, wait a minute, what time period is this?
Yeah.
How would they do this if this is... And then within 2 seconds, I go, alternate universe.
Yes, exactly.
Like there's stuff about like, when was this bridge built? When was the subway?
Right.
How do they know about this pop culture reference? And then it's like, different universe.
Yeah.
Doesn't matter.
Although, interesting fact, Subway was built in the 1930s.
It was, yes. Well, and that's the thing is I was like, there were some things that I was like, is this in the 50s?
Yeah.
And it looks like it's like 1933. Well, it's like there's stuff about prohibition.
Well, they talk about they talk about, at one point they do say there's a depression on because she hasn't been paid in forever. Yeah.
Yeah. So there's some stuff that is like, what time? Wait, hang on. When is this happening? But
yeah, they don't say exactly what year.
Well, at the end of the day, it explains itself.
Right. Exactly. Yeah. Special effects in this, pretty decent.
Not bad. Again, though, we only saw it in black and white, which does help fudge things.
Yes, it does. Fair enough.
Yeah.
Did you watch... Because you said you rewatched some of it in color.
I watched some of it, but not a whole lot.
Did you watch the first scene in color where he's swinging around?
No.
Okay.
No.
Okay.
Yeah, I'd be interested to see some of that. There's a great fake one take in this.
Oh, yeah?
That's a fight scene. That is reminiscent of like the Daredevil hallway fight scenes. It takes place in a bar.
Yes,
it's really, really good.
That was... Oh, it is a one take. I didn't even notice it was
it's a
one
fake
take.
one take. Like there's a couple quick...
Right.
They hide some cuts.
Right. Yeah, no, I didn't think it was...
very good.
Yeah, it is really good. Yeah.
Do you want to get into spoilers?
Let's do spoilers. We can talk about spoilers. Yeah.
You recommend this?
I do recommend this, actually.
Yeah,
it's 8 episodes. It's like 40 minutes each, so it's not too long, not too short. But I do really like this. It
doesn't have the 8-episode lull either. Like most shows have like a episode 5 or 6 kind of like, what are we doing here? What's happening? But this doesn't. It just keeps moving.
The only one that that I was like, oh, this might be considered the lull is the Operation episode.
Sure.
But you kind of do need that episode.
Yeah,
do you know what I mean?
Also like stylistically, it's very Lynchian. It's a very interesting episode that doesn't drag.
Yeah, it does. No, it doesn't drag. It's just different from all the other ones. And so there was a part of me that I was like, let's, but at the same time, like I said, you do kind of need it. So there's no episode where you're like, oh, you could just take this one out.
Right. Exactly. Yeah. And it's all very interesting. I think it does really creative stuff with the characters from Spider-Man. I won't spoil any of them until we get into Easter eggs and spoilers, but it takes a lot of the characters from OG Spider-Man and brings them into this noir universe, changes them a little bit, and it's really creative. It's interesting. Like Nicky Cage is Nicky Caging it up, and can't go wrong there. We always say there's the only thing worse than a bad thing is a mediocre thing. This is extremely far from mediocre. It's very, very weird and off the wall, and it's also good.
Yeah, I agree. Right, cool. Let's do spoilers.
Let's get into spoilers. First, he says he changed his name to Ben Reilly.
But he doesn't say from what.
He does not say from what. It reminds me a lot of Madam Web.
Yeah.
When they're like, "Oh, I'm pregnant. What should we name the baby?"
Right. Yes.
It's like, Ben Parker and he's like, oh, my sister or my girlfriend May or whatever the fuck is going on there.
It is
his sister, right? It's his sister.
It's his sister. It has to be his sister so that it's his nephew. So
right. But they're like, what are we going to name the baby? Who the fuck knows?
I know, right?
It's got to be Peter Parker. And also,
it's definitely he changed his name and they said they can't use it for legal reasons.
Absolutely. And they do say in this, so like, figuring out where and how this ties into the Spider-Verse can be difficult. And in fact, Lord and Miller have said evidently, though I couldn't find like an actual source for this, only people talking about it, that this is a different Spider-Man noir.
Yes, it is. Yeah.
But I feel like that's kind of a cop-out because I feel like it could be. The only issue I saw is that he talks about punching Nazis, and that hasn't happened yet because it's the 30s.
Right.
But like, just have Spider-Man Into the Spider-Verse happen like 10 years from now.
Right. Yeah. I
don't see why that would be an issue.
I don't think it's an issue. Yeah. It's weird. They did, for some reason, they have that quote at the beginning of the series where it's like,
but that could be him 10 years from now telling this story.
Right. But what I'm saying is like, if this is not the same noir, why would you put a quote about a universe in there?
Right,
you know what I mean? Like,
I agree.
You know what you're doing.
Yeah.
You know what you're doing. Like, it makes it seem like he's because I went, oh wait, is this the same guy? But at the same time, then he never is like, yeah, I've had some interesting adventures. Like this one time when I met 4 different people from different universes.
I know, but that's why I say it could happen in the future.
Yes.
Like it could happen in the future.
Oh, 100%.
And a lot of the critique on this is like, well, he goes by Ben Reilly and Spider-Man Noir in Into the Spider-Verse introduces himself as Peter Parker.
Right.
And I'm like, okay, so 10 years from now, he goes back to his old name.
Yeah.
How hard is that?
The only problem now is the fact that, like we said, Nicolas Cage is 100 years old. And
yeah, but he's actually 40.
Yeah.
Like Ben Reilly is like 40.
Right. But that's what I'm saying is like, yeah, I know what you're saying. It's just,
right.
I look at the man and I'm like, you're 100 years old.
Yes. It does.
And then I age you 10 years and you're 150 years old now.
Yeah, I know.
Yeah.
Oh, I didn't like at the end of this, they all discovered that the spider is actually Ben Reilly because I immediately knew the only way out was for Dirk Layden and Silvermane to die.
Right.
Like I knew that the Cat, Hardy, and Flint were going to be okay. And they were going to be like, thank you for saving us. We'll keep your secret safe.
Right.
But like Silvermane and the not Electro have to
Megawatt.
die. Yeah, Megawatt has to die at the end of this. And I was like, well, I guess now I'm just going to see how it happens. And then they did.
Yeah. I did like that he like loses his power. Like, here's the thing. It does a weird thing where like sometimes the character is 40 and sometimes they're playing into Nicolas Cage's actual age.
Yeah.
Because like he acts like, oh, I'm getting older. And so like his spider sense like gives him a headache now and it doesn't work quite as well and things like that. So sometimes I'm like, this guy's 40, but is he actually 60? Is he, you know what I mean? It's a weird thing. Or is it
just it's wearing on him and he's, he has an insane drinking problem?
Right. Oh man, does he ever? Jeez, like a fish, this guy.
Are you ready for some Easter eggs?
Yeah, let's do some Easter eggs.
All right. So to start, some of the characters that are in this that maybe people don't realize, Cat Hardy is clearly Felicia Hardy, who is the Black Cat. in the Spider-Man comics. That's her whole deal. We got Megawatt, who we talked about, Sandman, Tombstone, Silvermane, who in the comics is the head of the Magia, the Magaya, the Magiah, the Mangina.
Yeah, the Mangina.
Which was, I've heard a couple of incorrect descriptions of why it was called the Magia.
Well, the Mangina is a very mysterious thing.
It is.
So
don't even get me started.
Yeah.
Some people think it's just the butt.
Oh, no, but it's so much more.
It's so much more.
Oh, no, my friend.
The Magia, as I'll call it. I've seen people say that, like, what was the reasoning? I heard somebody on a video talk about the reason they couldn't use the word mafia, but they were wrong. The reason is because of the Comics Code Authority.
I was going to say the Comics Code Authority.
Yeah. Oh, yeah. I think they said that they... Like it was like, oh, they didn't have the licensing or something, or maybe it was that they were like mafia? Nervous. I know, or like they were nervous about using the name mafia because they thought the mafia was going to come after them or some shit. No, it's because the Comics Code Authority put a stamp on every single comic to say that it wasn't gonna like ruin the minds of children.
Yes.
But in order to get that stamp, you had to do specific things. You couldn't have any monsters. You couldn't have certain kinds of violence. There could be no blood. Really weird rules. So
really weird stuff.
You couldn't have the mafia in it.
Yeah.
So instead they made their own.
Yes.
The Magia.
The Magia.
Also, I think that the guy that bites Ben Reilly in this is a reference to Man Spider.
I could see that. I could see it.
I mean, it's clearly designed to kind of look like that.
Yes.
Man Spider is a mutation that happens to Peter Parker in the comics where he kind of becomes a spider, like a big fucking spider.
Yeah.
Kind of like a werewolf, but it's a spider.
Right.
Riley mentions or eats a hot dog in every episode.
All the fucking time, man.
Literally every episode.
Yeah. And that's a reference to him being gay.
It's a reference to him liking that meat.
Yeah, I did think like this guy's got to get a new diet. Like this guy.
He's got his glizzies, bro.
Man, oh my God. It's booze, coffee, and hot dogs. That's all he eats or drinks in this.
Hey, say what you want about it. The hot dog is protein. The bread is carbohydrates. You put a little relish on there. You've got sauerkraut. You've got your veggies.
He's not putting anything on there. No,
ketchup.
I saw it. He's raw dogging that. Okay, it is plain.
He's rot dogging.
He's plain as the day is long, my friend.
Yeah, raw dogging a hot dogging. What else? Kat Hardy jumps out of a window, potentially to her death, before being saved by Ben Reilly, proving definitively that Andrew Garfield's Spider-Man is the worst one.
Worst one? What a dipshit, man.
Fucking Butterfingers over here.
Jesus, even the fucking 60-year-old Spider over here can save a woman.
Yeah, we call him Butterfingers because he broke everything Butterfingers.
Oh, man. Jesus.
That joke is better than you just gave me credit for.
I know. Actually, it is. It hit me like a second after.
It hit you like you got webbed and broke your neck.
Yeah.
While you were falling out of a fucking building. In the last episode, Robbie comes in wearing Riley's spider suit, right? If you remember, he's in disguise.
I'm with you.
This is ironic because Riley in that episode is wearing one of Robbie's suits after staying the night at his apartment. They bring him home.
Oh my God, you're right.
So they have traded
clothes.
Outfits.
I didn't even think of that.
Isn't that funny?
By the way, can I just point out, I didn't get a chance to point it out in spoilers or anything. His impersonation of Nicolas Cage is
dead on.
Awesome. Yeah. So awesome.
It does sound a little Richard Nixon-y in parts, but it's great. It's a really, really fun.
But you know what? So does Nicolas Cage. So it's okay. Yeah,
good point. A lot of this is the kind of stuff you would find in, like, I almost want to say like community theater. Mm-hmm. Like it's just people having fun with what they're doing.
Yeah.
And like
100%.
There's no stakes. Like there's no producer being like, oh, you can't do that. It's too silly or it's too stupid or whatever. It's just a bunch of people having fun. And he's like, I'm going to do a fucking Nicolas Cage impression, you know?
Watch this. Everybody back up. I got this. I got this right now.
And it's not good. But it doesn't have to be.
No.
Like, nobody's like, well, how is anybody going to believe that it doesn't matter.
Yeah.
This is fucking comic books for kids.
Yes. Yeah. Also, those old-timey phones, you can't hear jack shit on those things anyway. It doesn't matter.
He's also old. His hearing's probably gone.
They could have gotten the secretary to do it. It doesn't matter. Just
totally. All right. So that's all I have to say about the show. You got anything else to add?
I don't know that this is a real Easter egg, but I swear to God, when they're running through the back room, when Silvermane and Kat are running through the back rooms and everything.
Sure.
I swear I saw the Maltese Falcon in there.
Interesting.
Which is, I swear to God, I saw it. Maybe I'm wrong.
Yeah.
Someone can prove me wrong.
Yeah.
But like the talking about Humphrey Bogart and like film noir and everything, like the ultimate film noir artifact.
Yeah.
I swear to God was in that room.
I actually saw the cane from Citizen Kane in that scene.
Interesting.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And the sled from Rosebud.
Wow, this reference has gone all
and the
which
Pink
way.
Panther diamond.
Oh my God. And the Ark of the Covenant from Raiders?
Yes, and the nuke from how I learned to Doctor Strange that love or whatever the fuck that.
Yeah. This has gone every which way but sideways. You know what I mean?
Ready to move on to the reading assignment?
Let's, for the love of Christ, move on to the reading assignment.
Chris?
Yes?
Star Interns tells the story of 3 young up-and-coming members of the workforce. I still remember my first internship. It was a lot like theirs. Dumb as shit, imperative to my survival, and full of twinks. The only difference is that this internship has a lot less vomiting. What did you think of this week's reading assignment, Star Interns by the Strassler siblings?
As I sat down to record this, I literally had the thought, I went, fuck, I read the reading assignment, right?
Did you?
I did.
Okay.
I know that I did.
All right.
Now let's all watch me attempt to remember what happened in it.
All right. Great.
Because I don't fully remember.
Yeah.
Here we go.
Okay.
This is okay. So it's 56 pages.
Yeah, thereabouts.
It gets to me. I'm interested in this world. Let me start off by saying that I'm interested in this world.
Sure.
It gets started to me around page 49 to 50.
Yeah.
There's a whole prologue sequence and everything with a robot. And then some, I'm trying to kind of like not spoil it, but at the same time, it's hard not to talk about it without spoiling it. Yeah. But like I said, this is about either in deep space or in the future.
I think both. Yeah.
I think both, right?
Yeah.
There's a corporation that like rules over everything. And it's not Disney, which is weird.
No, it's kind of a Roxxon style from Marvel.
Yeah. And and so they recruit like interns, but what they don't tell the interns is like, you're pretty much in this for life. Like this is your life now, and you're probably going to die here.
Yeah, I was going to say, and that's going to end in about 20 minutes.
Right. And then it ends. Yeah. And then it's going to end like really, really quickly because we're going to put you through like a maze of challenges or something like that.
Some sort of like Roman gladiator shit.
Yeah, exactly. So I think the idea here is really kind of interesting and can be really fun and funny. There's like some good humor in this and everything, but it takes a while to get started. And then by the time it got started, it was over.
Sure.
And I was like, okay. So like I have to wait for issue 2 to really get into the meat of anything, which we don't have. And that's not to say like I wouldn't want to go on to issue 2. I just wish it didn't take like 50 pages to get to where I was like, oh, let's go. Here we go. Now we're getting started. Oh, okay. Yeah. What did you think of this? I'm curious.
I really like this. I always try to give a lot more leniency to, I agree with you. There are some similar things, but this is like a strict, I was going to call it a mom and pop, but they're siblings. So they're probably vomiting if they're listening
to
this.
Weird. That's weird.
It'd be very strange. It's a mom and uncle. Like, is that what you call it? A mom and unk?
That makes it better.
Yeah. Does it?
No.
But it's I think it's really good. I've done a lot of research on this. I've listened to podcasts that they've been on. First of all, their original idea was like 1 million pages. They cut it down. They got it down to about 150 for what they wanted to be the first volume.
Okay.
And what they managed to finish in time for a convention they wanted to go to was about 53 pages.
Right.
And so they were like, well, I guess, like, do we just not go to this convention?
Right.
And not launch our comic on the deadline we gave ourselves?
Right.
Or do we just publish what we have and start selling this as the first issue?
Yeah.
And they decided to start selling that as the first issue. I think it's really interesting. I think I agree with you. I think those are valid issues, but I think Star Interns is like a quirky, irreverent story set in a deeply rich universe, sort of like what you were talking about, where like you're like, I'm interested in this world.
Yeah.
Jonah Strassler writes the characters with a bold direction. The characters are selfish, greedy, intelligent, ambitious, but never more than one of those things.
No.
Skin deep, they're simple people, but have unshown worlds buried deep below the surface. Hopefully we'll get into those characters a little bit more as the issues progress.
Yeah.
And Amanda Strassler gives this world, I think, a fully fleshed out heartbeat from design to color. And Star Interns characters, droids, ships, and machines are all sharp, stylish, bright, and uniquely their own. This artwork does a lot of heavy lifting. There's not a single stroke in this book that's phoned in. There's not a single panel that wasn't thoroughly thought out and meticulously crafted. I think the artwork is really vibrant and interesting and fascinating. And I think the world, like you said, I think it has a lot of potential. I am interested to see where this goes. I agree with you. The issue 0, as it were, is a little strange. It doesn't seem to have anything to do. It's more of a world building issue than anything having to do with any of the characters or the relationships or the overall actual story.
Right.
But these characters are pretty interesting to me. I'm excited to see how, well, again, without spoiling it, it does seem like they kind of go in separate directions.
Yeah.
And it's going to be interesting to see how our main characters come back together, how they get through the trials that they're being put into, and how this story sort of progresses from there.
Yeah, I do think that each character is very individual. Yeah. And that's no easy feat. Like, they each have their own individual voice, and I can see who they are. They're very distinct, which I really, really like, because they are really dynamically different from each other as well. So to see
I like a simple character that I can tangibly wrap my mind around.
Yeah, that's a good way to put it. And they bounce off each other really well.
Yeah.
And so, like I said, I think issue 2 is going to be really interesting.
Yeah.
Like, I think
agree.
that is the issue I really want to read, to see where these characters go and everything. Like, and it's funny. It's quirky.
Yeah.
It definitely has a quirky feel to it, both in the art and the writing as well. But like, I mean, I do love I don't remember any of the characters' names, and that's on me. But I do love the little green guy and about to go into the maze, and he's like, fuck this, and just went up into the bed. And he's like, fuck you, I'm out. Yeah. That's it. I'm done. And no one's like, no, you have to get back. He's like, suckers. Yeah. Fuck on you.
Yeah. Well, and I think as well, we talk on the show frequently about how you prefer to sort of already be in what's occurring. Mm-hmm. Like, I think your preference is almost if they had just started with the second issue. Like, we're already here. You can explain whatever in a couple of lines.
Yes, because a lot of this is kind of like, it is the world building exposition, which I understand. Like, you do have to kind of, this is one you kind of have to do a little bit of that, because you're like, it has to establish the whole thing.
Sure.
And it flows very quickly. So that's the other thing, is like, I was reading it, and it's like I said, it's like 56 pages, and I'm like flipping through and like, and then I get to the end and it was like, oh, that was it.
Yeah.
There we go. Okay. Yeah. So it wasn't like it's by no means a slog. It is entertaining. It's really quirky. It's really funny.
Yeah.
So it keeps it moving at a clip.
I mean, another thing we have to keep in mind is, like, we generally read full volumes.
Yes. And this is issue 1. This is
just the first issue.
If I had read a full, I would read a full volume of this. Yeah. Like, if you had been like, here's volume 1, here's all of the issues.
Well, and like I said, there's 2 more books coming out. It's going to be a set of 3, and then they're also going to continue on with that, but they'll be releasing single chapters at a time, I think, after that.
Right.
The second book is due out this year at some point. Yeah. So be on the lookout for that.
This could, I mean, this is, you know, like you said, this is like a sibling creation. It's a really small time creation, but
Can you imagine getting anything fucking done with a sibling?
No. But I would love to see this. Honestly, I would love to see this take off, because I think this would make a really fun cartoon.
I thought that as well. I was thinking like a Hulu show or something.
Like a Hulu or an Adult Swim or something like that. Like, it could be really kind of fun.
I agree.
That would be really cool.
Yeah. Yeah. I heard them say in a podcast as well that it took 4 years before they were actually starting to bring the pieces of this together. Jonah, the writer of this, went to school to become a lawyer. He decided during COVID to try and learn how to draw. And so he started teaching himself.
Because he spent all his time in the courtroom just doodling the whole time anyway. He lost a lot of cases.
Yeah.
A lot of good people went to jail, but we got a comic book out of it, everybody, so it's okay.
It's priorities, people.
Yeah, exactly.
And he said he created most of the story on flashcards so that he could sort of rearrange things as needed. Cool. He could be like, okay, what happens if we put this event over here and put this event over here?
Yeah.
And he could literally physically move things around.
Yeah.
Which is kind of cool. I think the siblings work well together, oddly.
I mean, you don't know. They could be punching each other in the head for all you know.
There's so many noogies.
You don't know.
So the idea is, like, sort of vaguely speaking,
yeah,
Jonah is the writer, Amanda is the artist, but Jonah also did all the coloring, and Amanda helped edit the script. So it's really interesting how they sort of intertwine with each other.
It's a really cohesive.
Yeah. It's pretty fascinating. They also, I know you'll appreciate this, the writer Jonah came to Amanda and was like, okay, I've got all of this that we need to do. And she looked at it and she was like, you got to cut 90% of this out.
Yeah.
And they did we always talk about the Seinfeld story where someone's
condense it down,
right,
make it, and now you have space for something really weird and interesting.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah, you cut 80% of the script you have out. Now add what happens after.
Right. Yeah.
Right. And so there was a lot of that. They talked about this on the Noname podcast, is the name of the podcast that I was listening to. The one critique I have is Jonah said in this podcast that what he loves, and one of the reasons why he started to write a comic, is because he loves the idea of these like characters that are sarcastic and flippant and bickering, and he loves that kind of dialogue that's snappy and back and forth.
Right.
And hopefully we get to see these characters evolve past that. And hopefully it doesn't become a slog for him to be like, well, now we're past the thing that I love. Like the passion that I had to write this is because these characters all fucking hate each other and are being really rude to each other.
Right.
We do need to see them eventually, and not anytime soon necessarily, move into a different kind of relationship.
Right.
And hopefully it doesn't, hopefully he doesn't fucking hate it.
Yeah.
At that point.
Yeah. They need to progress. Yeah.
Right. Exactly. There has to be some growth. There's got to be an arc, and I'm sure there will be.
But you know what? Here's the thing that I think the really smart thing about what they've done with this story is that can take a glacially slow time because they are forced to be with each other through being in this internship and through this company. So it's not like they're choosing to be together and the relationship has changed. Like they could hate each other or not get along for a while because they are forced to be together. They are workmates. You know what I mean? And
in this same podcast, Amanda said her inspirations largely were Archie Azumanga Daioh, Kiyohiko Azuma, Teen Titans, and my personal favorite, and I think you're gonna agree with me that this is a good thing to have as inspiration, and I actually see a lot of it in this book, Saga by Brian K. Vaughan.
Yeah. Oh yeah, I could definitely see some of that.
Yeah,
in this book.
There's definitely elements of that. And Amanda, she's the founder of Holy Moly Media, which is largely it's her as an artist. Like she does a lot of freelance work through this company. It's her doing commissions and stuff like that. But also this comic is published through Holy Moly Media. Mm-hmm. So they have a website, holymolymedia.org. There's an about section, and the about section is just about her, which is cool. But I do kind of wish, I kind of want to know the history of this company and who they worked with and how long they've been around. Yeah. But it seems like it's all pretty recent because it says she achieved her MBA in innovation and entrepreneurship in 2022. So my guess is Holy Moly Media is pretty recent, but the website looks great. I do really I like these two. I like these siblings. I've listened to them talk in a couple of podcasts and they seem like interesting people. I like this story. Yeah. I'm excited to see where it goes.
Yeah. Me too.
You say you just got Me Too'd?
Yeah, I did. I got Me Too'd, and then I got Me Too'd again.
I got Me Three'd.
Wow. I've always wanted to be Me Three'd.
Yeah. Or is it 3-2'd?
You know what I just realized? Hold on a second.
That you don't have anything for me?
I don't have anything for you.
Yeah. I'm shocked.
Yeah.
I'm shocked.
Yeah.
What's my reading assignment, Chris?
Shit.
Yeah.
Oh, let's do this. Okay. All right. So, do you have anything else to say about this?
I don't have anything else to say. Do you recommend this? I recommend this.
I do recommend this.
It is, I will say, let me see if this changes. Let me see if this changes your mind.
Yeah.
Because our listeners should know fully, but also know that it is a extremely independent couple of kids that are putting this together.
Right.
I think they sell the comic black and white for $15, in color for $20.
That's a lot of money.
It's a lot of money, but it's also like they're doing it themselves.
You're,
you know what I mean?
Supporting, supporting an independent. I
think it's worth it personally. I think $20 for 55 pages that's done entirely by these two people is pretty good.
Yeah, I would say. I guess it also depends on like how many issues of volume 1 is. And what that price, like, rather than pay, this is not me saying like, don't pay $20 for this. But what I'm saying is like, I would rather pay more money for like a full volume 1 and get like the full story. Cause it is worth I think it's going to be worth reading a full volume, like the full story.
Yeah, I agree.
So rather than pay like $20 for a first issue, I would pay almost like $70 for volume 1. You know what I mean? Like,
yeah.
That math doesn't quite work out, whatever the volume, but that's what I would,
Yeah.
And like I said, I'm not saying like definitely hold out for volume 1 because they need all the support they can get just to get to volume 1.
For sure.
But yeah, that's how I'm feeling.
Let me put this out here too, which is that, and they just told me this in an email a couple days ago. They have the first chapter of the first issue on Webtoons currently. So you can go there. If you search Star Interns in Webtoon, you can find the very first thing, which to me is not... They probably should have put the second one there because the first one is about a bunch of characters you're probably never going to see again in a place that isn't in the story, doing things that have no relationship to the characters that you're about to spend a journey with. Yeah, but it will give you a feel for the art style. It'll give you a feel for the writing style. Yeah. So if you are interested, you can check that out there for free on Webtoon. Again, it's called Star Interns by Jonah Strassler and Amanda Strassler.
Yeah. All right. Cool. So, would you like your reading assignment?
I sure would.
All right. Then we are. Yep.
He's having one of his patented strokes, ladies and gentlemen.
Yay. Let's do. This is going to be Uncanny Valley Volume 1 is going to be your reading assignment.
Great. Is it? Do you know who it's by or anything?
I have just search Uncanny Valley. No idea. Hold on.
Yeah, you didn't even know it existed until 5 minutes ago. So
it's in my folder of reading assignments. All right, that's what I got.
So it must be good.
Tony, I don't want a new version of anything.
Tony Fleeks.
Thank you. Yep, and Dave Wachter. I nailed it with those.
Yeah, sure.
I nailed it with those. Yeah.
Oh, this looks cool.
Right? I don't know what this is either. I think I got it off of some list somewhere.
Some bullshit. Some Reddit thread somewhere.
Fucking bullshit.
About
some fucking
hookers and serial killers.
4chan something, whatever. Remember that?
Dark web. Do I remember it? I think it's still around, dude.
Is it?
I think so. I don't frequent it. I used to.
You run it.
I run it.
Yeah.
I am anonymous.
Yeah.
That's me.
We're all anonymous, you know what I
mean?
what's
crazy?
What's that?
You don't know about the new site for the new people called 5chan that I've created.
Yeah. Can I get on it?
No. It's a very, very specific elite group of people that includes me, Bill Gates, Tony Robbins, Elvis Presley.
Wow.
He's still alive, everyone.
Can I get on it?
He's eating more glizzies than Ben Reilly, baby.
Yeah.
Oh, can you get on it? Yeah, you can get on. Oh, you mean the website?
Yeah, can I get on the website? Can I get on 5chan?
Are you Bill Gates?
No.
Then no.
Oh, come on.
No.
Please?
No.
Please?
We're all going to Epstein's Island soon. It's a lot more fun now that Epstein's not there.
Come on. Can I come with? Can I go to Epstein's Island with you?
All right. Can you get your mom to sign a field trip permission slip?
Yeah.
Okay, great. You can come.
Yay! Hey, Andrew.
Yeah.
Hey, Andrew.
Yeah.
Hey, Andrew.
Yes.
Where can they find us?
Well, they can find us on Apple Podcasts, Spotify, YouTube
They can find us on Epstein's Island. That's where they can find us.
Epstein's Island. That's right. Yeah. Wow. Pretty soon. Do you think his name is Bill Gates because he makes a lot of gates?
That only works if he's not a celebrity and we don't know what he actually makes. We know what he makes.
Do you think he's called Bill Gates because he makes a lot of bills?
Do you?
Because he brings in a lot of bills?
Yes. That's it right there. Is it ironic that Bill Gates made Windows?
Oh, Jesus.
Right?
Conspiracy. That's the Illuminati, baby.
Right there.
There's a guy named Cash Windows out there somewhere who's making Gates.
Oh, yeah. Not making nearly as much cash.
No, they can find us on Apple Podcasts, Spotify, YouTube Music, iHeartRadio, Pandora, SoundCloud.com/The Media Lunch Break. You can find us at The Media Lunch Break on Blue Sky, Instagram, or TikTok. We're also at YouTube.com/The Media Lunch Break if you want to check out some of our videos. We have merch on Spring. Head over to our Blue Sky at The Media Lunch Break to check that out. It's pinned right at the top. We're also on Patreon at patreon.com/The Media Lunch Break. If you like what you hear, please consider going over there and donating like $1 or $2, whatever you can. It helps us keep the lights on. I still don't have a job. This is my job. I'm a full-time podcaster.
Yeah, all right.
I'm starving to death. You can also send us an email at themedialunchbreak@gmail.com. Shut up. gmail.com. Or you can visit our website, which is www.themedialunchbreak.com. Give us a rating or reviewing on iTunes, SoundCloud, or YouTube. And last but not least, special thank you to Julie.
Thanks, Julie.
Who eats a lot of glizzies, I guess.
Yeah, man. Don't we all? We all?
Raw dog's a hot dog.
Oh, yeah, she does. Like a fucking boss.
Yeah, I've seen it.
Lucky bastard. You can leave a rating and a review.
She's banned from Rudy's.
Oh, wow. That's cool. That's fun for her. Yeah. You can leave a rating and a review, and it really does help people find the podcast if you leave a 5-star rating in your app of choice, so be sure to do that. And as always, if you leave a 5-star rating, you can leave whatever type of review you want in the review box. This week, if you leave a 5-star rating, fuck, all I can think of is raw dogging a hot dog now. That's... Fuck it, just put that in there. I don't care.
Yeah,
whatever.
who gives
Yeah.
a shit?
This has been Spider-Noir.
Yeah.
And Star Interns?
Space Jam?
Space Interns? I can't even remember.
Star Interns.
Jesus, I'm fucking dying over
Did you
here.
even read this?
I swear to God I did. And Star Interns, next week is going to be the best damn day of the week, the Tuesday News Day.
The Tuesday News Day, yeah.
And then after that, okay, wait, work with me here. I think there's Masters of the Universe, or I think we're in time for Disclosure Day, the Spielberg Alien movie. Is that right? It comes out on the 12th. So this
Supergirl.
The 26th.
Boo.
Yeah. Masters of the Universe comes out tomorrow on the 5th.
Okay.
Disclosure Day comes out on the 12th.
We could do either of those.
Yeah. Which would you rather do?
I don't care. I don't care about either of these properties.
Cool. I would rather do Disclosure Day than He-Man.
Okay, great.
All right, let's do that. Okay,
yeah, I don't know shit about He-Man. It was one of the few 80s things that I totally... My sister loves it, but I've never seen it.
I didn't know your sister was a gay 40-year-old man.
Wow.
Yes. Yeah.
Wow.
Threw down right there.
Shots fired.
Right?
Speaking of twinks, she's a bit of a twink. No, she's a bear.
Because she's a beard?
No, she's a drummer.
Oh, okay.
She's got them arms.
Oh, yeah.
She's a bear.
She jacked.
Yeah.
So, yeah.
And one strong calf.
Next week is... No, not next week. 2 weeks from now is going to be Disclosure Day and Uncanny Valley. But here's the thing. If you're listening to this and you have an idea for us, like you're really adamant that we should cover He-Man, gay ass He-Man, then send it over to us, all right? Make a case for it, all right? If you've read something really cool and you were like, guys, this is what I've read and this is your reading assignment, I'm giving you a reading assignment right now, send it over to us. If you're a creator, you wrote a comic, you shot a pilot, you made a film, anything like that, you want us to put eyes on it, ears on it, you want us to talk about it on the mic, look what we just did with Star Interns. This is what we're talking about. We will talk about your stuff too. So send it over to us, okay? We love doing stuff like that. Hell, we'll put you on the mic. You can talk about it your own damn self. Other than that, that's it. Look at that. There wasn't a thing. And now there's a thing.
Now there's a thing.
There's a thing. So that's how easy it is. If you listen to this, go out and make a thing.
Go make a thing.
Jesus. How many times do I got to fucking tell you?
You have to go make a thing. You can't just do it.
Yeah, you can't sit and make a thing. You got to go to the thing making factory.
Yeah, the thing factory.
The thing factory and make the thing, okay?
Yeah, it's called a bris.
All right. Anyway, that's it. I'm done. I'm out of here. Let's get out of here. Just end. What if I just went, just end, and I just signed off immediately?
Yeah, that would be unfortunate. Like, just Irish exit a podcast.
Yeah. Oh, if I could figure out how to Irish exit a podcast.
Yeah.
Oh, it's my final frontier. I'm telling you.
Can I give you a problem I have with He-Man?
Please.
The name is redundant, is it not?
He-Man?
Yeah. It's like the laziest name.
It's like the laziest sentence in the world. He-Man.
Yeah, it was maybe the first sentence spoken by mankind.
Yeah. I have nothing really against He-Man. I don't know why I went real hard against He-Man right there.
You'd like to be pressed against He-Man.
I'd like to go real hard against He-Man. Yeah, I would. Yeah.